Alongside Jesse Simonton, I'm Austin Price for the S&P Stock Report on the South Carolina week. Stock up for you this week.
Stock up for me. I'm going to go with just Tennessee's coaching staff. I mean, I know that Tennessee's 1-2 in their last 2 or 3 games, but the staff has put together solid game plans against 2 top 10 teams in Georgia and Alabama. They obviously found a way to beat Mississippi State. The defense is playing much better, but then guys specifically, I think, Will Friend has been kind of maligned as the O-line coach. The O-line's getting better. Now, are they world beaters yet? No, but, they're pushing the pile forward. We saw that play, where Tennessee only gained 3 or 4 yards on a Tim Jordan run, and then the pile moved them 8 yards for a first down. So Will Friend, Tracy Rocker, I think those guys deserve some credit. That's my stock up for them this week.
Yeah, for me, stock up is Tim Jordan. I mean, the way he's played the last 2 games, specifically, the way he's falling forward, the way he's running, getting north-south. A year ago, Jeremy Pruitt talked about, Tim, leaving yards on the field because he didn't hit the proper hole, and he was always trying to bounce it to the outside and bounce it to the outside. This year, hitting the proper hole, falling forward, getting north-south, keeping the legs churning. That 33-yard run was a huge run on Saturday. So, for me, it's stock up Tim Jordan. Stock down for me, I'm going to go Tennessee's punters. They've just struggled. Joe Doyle got benched Saturday. They go to Paxton Brooks. He wasn't any better. I mean, this is a group that, has got a long history of being really good. And Doyle was much better a year ago. Pruitt talked about him dropping his head a couple of weeks ago when I asked about it. I don't know if it's as simple as that, or special teams when it comes to kicking and punting, a lot of that can be just straight confidence besides mechanics. So maybe he just is not as confident as he was last year. Stock down for you.
Stock down for me. I'm going Tennessee's red zone offense right now. I mean, I know they got some bad penalties called on them, but they rank second to last in the SEC in touchdown efficiency. Obviously the Jerry Carantano play is going to go down in Tennessee lore for just one of the biggest calamities. But it's not just that. They had 3 other opportunities inside the 10, only got 1 touchdown. Whether it's penalties, missed opportunities, Carantano missed, Jawan Jennings on a 3rd and 20 throw. They just got to figure out a way to score touchdowns. This whole season they've been bad once they've gotten inside the 10, frankly, and now they've faced these winnable games. South Carolina, Kentucky, Vandy. These are games that Tennessee wants to go bowling. You're going to have to punch it in. You can't settle for field goals. So can they turn that around? I think in the coming weeks, starting on Saturday, it's going to be big.
Stock stagnant. Let's go the quarterback position again. It seems like it's that way every week. But,
has to be.
With Maurer with back-to-back concussions, JG's play at the end of the game Saturday. I mean, what do they do at quarterback? I mean, it just seems it's going to be a great unknown until they try it out here at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, and toss in the fact that the staff just clearly doesn't have a lot of faith in JT Stroud, and so you got three guys, but no real answers. I think we both agree that if Maurer isn't going to practice on Monday, which is a stark contrast to what happened last week, so he's going to miss the first couple days of practice. The fact that he did suffer 2 concussions in 8 days, I mean, one would think it'd be hard to see him, out there. So where do they go? Do they do some wildcat? Is this a guy? Does Jawan Jennings have a package that's much bigger than it was a week ago at Alabama? Maybe he's back there for 15 plays. The quarterback position is going to determine, whether Tennessee, I think, goes bowling or not the rest of the season. We saw how human a team can look when they don't have a quarterback. That's a big reason why Tennessee was able to hang with Alabama when they didn't have Tua. Tennessee needs Brian Maurer. I don't think they have him this week. What they do with no 18 is going to be fascinating to see.
All right, that's a look this week. Discuss it on the General's Quarters.